Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's Jackson. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Down low. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Davis. Ahead. And stolen by Love. Jackson has the open look. No good with the wing jumper.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Now here's Valanciunas. And it's Davis missing. And here's Wiggins. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot.
Nice work to get it inside and strong contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now White. Pass to Butler. Here's Bagley. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by Wiggins.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way. They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Love inside. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
And, Kevin, what you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Pass to Butler. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. Gets lucky there. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Trailing by 4. Back to Butler. To the middle. Here's Bagley. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Len. Over Valanciunas. They get it again. Back to Jokic. Great D net time from Bagley.
And until their playoff run, the Brooklyn Nets weren't a team we thought of as a free agent destination. And Doris, you almost forget that they play in the biggest market in the country.
And Greg, who would have thought that in New York and Los Angeles, arguably the most competent franchises would be the Nets and the Clippers. These are two of the historically dilapidated teams no longer content to play second fiddle in those major markets.
Los Angeles.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Len. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, with the length and athleticism, the intimidation becoming a factor. Len aggressive in the painted area, draws the foul.
If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. Now, this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Now, here's Valanciunas following the miss by Kevin Love.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lakers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now, here's Livingston. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown.
Jimmy Butler's effectiveness as a scorer includes that three-point line. You've got to cover him out there.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside Jackson. Jokic trying to free himself up. Jackson misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Love. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here we go, one-on-one. Kleber, no good. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. No good. That would have tied it.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots, just on found in that center position.
Brooklyn with the ball. Bullock, good.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Bazemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Well, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Launches a three. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Livingston. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Livingston's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn. Jokic draws the double. Here's Kleba. No good, unable to end this run. It's the Nets now. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
In transition, here come the Nets. He gets that one. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Inside. Nice D from Porter.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Porter. It's blocked. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one misses. So as this game always evolving, fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talents find a way to do things different.
Well, probably two guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has in his three-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great example.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Nets.
The Nets working the ball around now. And that one drops for him. Valanciunas has got the lead back up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goals. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Pass to Butler. Now Bagley. He's guarded by Rivers. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Nets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, you simply must respect the intelligence and all-around skill of Jimmy Butler. This guy has become elite on both ends of the floor, and he's done it by putting in the work.
6 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Count it. Love's got his first basket.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
To the paint. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. A three-pointer, Wiggins, but he gets it back. There's Jackson with the three. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Kleba, no good.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
White.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 15.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brooklyn leading by 15. Pass to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
And Davis now top of the key. White, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wiggins left side. Love outside. Right side Jackson. In the corner it's Wiggins. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from deep. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brooklyn leading by 13. White drives in. Love grabs the board. The 5th pick back in 2008 out of UCLA doors, Kevin Love, getting back to his alma mater.
That's right. He matched Russell Westbrook for the largest ever donation by a former student athlete. Named in his honor now, the Kevin Love Strength and Conditioning Center is helping others pursue their dreams. How cool is that?
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Jackson drives in. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. It's good.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Pass to Butler. Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Here's Kleba. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Out to the right wing. Back to White. Here's Robinson. And the shot goes in. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jokic. And the 3 off target. And Porter, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 19.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Drills the three-pointer. Bullock's got 10.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Poked loose. And there's a foul called on Allen Craig. That is his first foul of the game. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Here's Jokic. And that one is good. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Jokic with the steal. Tipped away. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Nets. Here's Jokic. Missed inside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
They get a hand on it. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Crab. Back to Jokic. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Los Angeles with another miss. To the middle. Here's Len.
We've always talked about Alex Len's natural tools, Kevin, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Measuring with it. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Crab. 2 on the clock. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And certainly not the most gifted NBA athlete, but Kevin Love Doris has transformed his body from the time he came into the NBA.
That had everything to do, Kevin, with dedication to diet and conditioning. You think about it, Kevin Love was at the forefront of using yoga and other core-focused training methods. That's part of the reason he's been able to hold his own inside, even as he's dropped weight. Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Lakers passing it around. The tray. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Nets leading by 11. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Jackson. Bagley with the ball. Robinson with it. Covered by Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Alex Len picks one up. And with the way Mitchell Robinson can protect the rim, Doris, there's a lot to like about that second-round pick.
Yeah, on draft day, Mitchell Robinson flew under the radar, but he had a great summer league. He got tremendous minutes early as a rookie. This is a great leaper, a great shot blocker, always something teams can use, both of those attributes.
Here's Jokic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Alexander Walker. Up and in on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Out to the right wing. Oh, wide open look for Love. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Jackson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Because sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Inside. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with the 3.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely meet his productivity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Dad.
Here's Bagley.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. To the inside. Here's Kleba. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Jokic with the steal. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Kleba, no good. From about 19 feet. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 10 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The kick out to Porter. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Marvin Bagley.
Well, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Tries from 7. And that one hits back iron. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Down low. To the inside. From the left block. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. They recover it. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Substitution for the Nets.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Kleba. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away.